Hi, this is Peter Dance Clairvoyant here, and I'm doing an astrology reading now for Sagittarius January 2019. So Sagittarius January 2019. So let's see what we get here for you Sagittarians. Okay. Right, some of you can be a bit concerned with money and finances and bills, and it's like it just feels like you've got to try and balance them out now as best as you can. So here we are, worrying about the money a little bit, trying to sort it out, and here you are with the Justice card trying to sort it all out. But it feels like with that coming out, crossing it, you will sort it out. And here we are, security and finance do get restored. Might take you a bit of time, might take you a little bit longer than January to get it sorted, but you will get it sorted. And it's like gradually your battles start coming to an end. But try not to overthink things too much now, or get depressive about things, or get fed up with money. It just feels like you've got to keep looking forward, not looking backwards, and then bit by bit you start to get where you need to be. And really now it's about putting the passion and the energy into your life and focusing on what you want and what you're looking for. And I feel like some of you may have to sign a contract or something to do with money, tidying up finances, and this could even be a will. And just because I'm being drawn to a will doesn't mean there's a death. It just means I'm tidying up finances for the future. And if it isn't you, it's somebody within family, and they're going to drag you into it a little bit, or saying, look, you're going to be my executor or whatever. Now I can see you're connecting with quite a caring, quite sensitive man here, and it just feels that you've got a few things to sort out with this person. But gradually, all the hard work that you're sorting out this month starts coming to fruition, like you're reaping the rewards of it, and you start to feel a bit more settled and a bit more secured. But I'm also feeling with this as well, you're becoming more independent. And I feel so that's good. But what you mustn't do now is let things get you down. It's almost gradually now you're coming to an end of a cycle and you're starting to make changes. But the main thing now is you've got to look forwards. And some of you as well can be thinking about abroad, and it's not just holidays. You may be thinking long term, perhaps if you're slightly older, you could be thinking about living abroad, you want to retire there or something like that. And I feel so that's great. So it just feels though now it's about sitting back, sorting finances out, looking to the future, and then pulling it all together. And then I feel like as we do that, we'll be fine. But this independent side, I'm really being drawn to that with you. And I just feel that's something you really need to tap into and focus on and manifest it in a really big way. So you can tap in that to do with your career, doing more and achieving more, perhaps having a bit more money around you, which will help sort finances out a little bit. Also being independent, going out there and making things happen. And you can still be independent even when you're in a relationship. It doesn't mean you've got to live in each other's pockets constantly. So you can get out there and do your own thing a little bit. And I think that will be a great thing to do. And I just feel so as you do that, you'll be absolutely fine. So all these wonderful things there now are there for you. All you've got to do now is just channel, focus your energy and push to get things. Also, some of you could have a legal situation that you've got to deal with. And I do feel like this legal situation will pan out and it will sort itself out. So don't worry too much out. And some of you with a legal situation could get a financial reward from it as well. So see where that comes in. It's not for all of you, it's for some of you. Okay, and then also some of you can be focused on your health a little bit, and I can see you connecting with the doctor, seeking advice, and some of you might have to go see a specialist. And I do feel like from that specialist you will get the answers that you're looking for, and it doesn't necessarily mean there's going to be any operations or anything like that, but I do get the feeling you've got to listen to the advice that's put on the table and connect with that, go away and think about it and decide what's the best possible path for you to move down with. But I feel like we should be generally okay. But I feel like some of you, I'm being drawn to my hands and my wrists locking and sort of, not being very good. So you've got to keep an eye on that a little bit. But I feel like we're generally okay. So that's good. Okay. Right, let's see what we get here with work and career for you Sagittarians. Okay, major changes coming for you. So watch out for upsets and dilemmas within the workplace, but this could gradually push you off into a different direction. So just keep an eye on that. So maybe the company's struggling or going through some changes and it's pushing you into a new direction. But it just feels though, don't worry about it. Embrace the changes, because I feel like this could take you where you really need to go. So, it's either there's changes going in the workplace that, you're not quite happy with, but you settle into it, or maybe some of you may lose your job, but eventually, as the changes kick in, you're going to find something better that's around the corner, because I'm trying to keep dropping my card here. Big changes here, which is the turmoil, but after that, there's things moving up within your job, or you've got another job around the corner, because I've got love and emotion coming next to it. So in other words, it sounds a bit, oh my God, panic stations, but it isn't, because with your emotional card coming next to it, this is your love card, it's saying it's all going to work out for the best. So whatever negative's going on around the workplace, embrace it and then change it. But then it could be you that's deliberately doing it. You're like knocking your career down and you're rebuilding yourself, you're starting again, and it's saying you're going to love it. So don't worry, embrace it. All you've got to do is have your strength and courage to follow it all through. And some of you as well may think about study or training, learning new skills, and that will be really good, because it's like here, you've got real potential. You could do more, achieve more, earn more money, and I just think it's good. So really, it's all about fresh starts and new beginnings now, and getting out there now and really focusing in on it and pushing everything forward. So whatever you're wanting now, if you've got your wishes and dreams, it's time you really channel focus on it now, because it's all there for you. It's just sometimes some of you being a little bit guarded but protective of yourself, and you're not allowing it to flow. It's like you're putting a block on it, and it's time you don't do that. So release those blocks, and it's like everything can really come together for you. Right, let's have a look at relationships. Right, so relationships, I feel like building up quite nicely, but you do have to speak your mind a little bit more, things that you've got to say, and don't take on too much crap of everybody. Now, whether it's people around you and it's weighing you down so you can't connect with your relationships, or it's your relationships weighing you down and you need to deal with it, but something here is holding you back and you need to break it and let it go so you can move forward. So whether that's people annoying you on the outside or it's your relationship itself, but it just feels like you've got to make a massive decision here. So get on with it, sort it out, so happiness and joy can finally flow through. Doesn't necessarily mean there's a break around you or anything like that. It just means things are stopping you moving forward and it's stopping you enjoying your emotional life. So you've got to get on with things. But do be careful of people around you. I feel that you can't completely trust. I feel like somewhere along the line there's a bit of jealousy around you. So do watch out for that. But other than that, I just feel so gradually things should come together. But I just feel so now you need to start putting new energy into relationships, whether it's finding a new relationship or the relationship that you've got. Put new energy into it, build it up, and then gradually happiness and joy can come around you, flourish, and you can move forward. But if you're letting things on the outside interfere on the inside, then it's going to cause you problems, and that's going to cause arguments, disagreements, or tensions within the home. And it's like it's not good. You don't need that rubbish around you. So whatever the blockages are, you've got to face it head on so you can move forward. Right, let's have a look at money. Right, a lot of positivity around you, but again, I've got things changing or going wrong, which is pushing you. So you might find money may fluctuate a little bit, but it gradually does come back. And it's mainly to do with work and career, because there's your career card coming out. But it does say you've got the potential to earn more money. So I don't feel like you've got to worry about money. I just feel so you've just got to look after what you've got, be wise with it, focus on the changes, deal with them, but don't let it hold you back. And let's have a look at health. Right, so just watch your health and your well-being a little bit. You might feel a bit tired, a bit drained, coughs, colds, things like that. And maybe keep an eye on a little bit of backache around you as well. Just watch the back of your neck aching a little bit. Some of you could do with spending some time in the sun. That sort of replenishes your vitamin D a little bit if you could do that. But other than that, you're generally fine. You've just got to, just try and look after yourself now and focus on these little niggly things that are upsetting the balance a little bit. Right, let's have a look at your angels. Okay, so daydream. So if you do have any worries or concerns, go to bed in a quiet, receptive state. Ask angels to come to you to help guide you and protect you. And sometimes they'll come through in the strangest ways to be there. Do focus on service. That's your key to success, being there for people and sort of going that extra mile. But I feel like that's more related to work because you're getting that positive energy back. And don't be worrying about money. Just look after what you've got and be wise with it. Okay. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope that's made sense to you. So please do like and comment on my video. Please do share it with your Facebook and friends and your groups because that helps me to grow, and I really do appreciate that. And I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you do want a private reading, do please connect with me through Peter Dart's Clairvoyant Facebook page or website.co.uk, or you can contact me through this. So yes, so hope you've enjoyed it, and till the next time. So thank you very much for listening. Goodbye.